cat your club style. Gingy's ditched the T-bars and the fairing, and I've whacked on some ape-hanger handlebars. So let's pull up, have a look at the bars, and I'll give you my impressions on them.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Why you be all on my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? Don't hang with a nigga who lying for nothing. I see that we different, you riding, I double. I don't do discussions on bragging about hundreds. Don't go to your places.
So these bars are the 12-inch DNA Monster ape hanger handlebars, and I bought them off eBay for $400 Australian. So these bars are 35 inches wide, they're 12 inches in rise, and they're 1.5 inches thick. And the bars taper down to where the risers mount to 1 inch, so you can use your stock Softail Street Bob risers with these bars. And with these bars, the stock clutch cable and the stock brake line work, but I did have to buy wiring extensions, and I went with 8-inch wiring extensions, and I think 8 inches is a little too long, so 6 inches would have been perfect. However, the company which I bought the extensions through didn't provide them in 6 inches, so that's why I went with 8 inches. I gotta say, I much prefer the width of these bars over the stock Softail Street Bob bars. The stock bars are 32 inches wide, where, as I was saying, these ones are 35 inches wide. So with the wider bars, it feels a lot more comfortable when you're cruising on the highway, and not only that, it gives you a lot more leverage over steering the bike. So I do prefer the wider bars, and I think they really look tough. They really suit the style of this bike. So with these stock Softail Street Bob risers and the 12-inch ape hangers, the overall rise height of these bars is 13 inches, and for my height of 5 foot 9 inches tall, that's a perfect riding position. I like my arms just to sit below shoulder height, and particularly on those long rides, because it gets pretty uncomfortable when your back's hunched over and bending down to the bars, and if your bars are too high, then that puts some strain on your neck and your shoulders. So for my height, these 12-inch apes with those 1-inch risers is an absolute perfect height for my riding style. So let's get on the bike and go for a bit of a ride. I think I got a rock in the front wheel, just like last time I come out of there. The front wheel's shaking a bit all over the place. Alright guys, so as you've taken a close look at the DNA Monster 12-inch ape hangers, let me know in the comments what you think of them. I've got to say, I much prefer the style of these bars over the T-bars. The quality's pretty solid, they're extremely comfortable, and they provide more of an adjustment than the previous bars that I had. So what I like a lot with these bars as well is how adjustable they are. All you need to do, just like the stock bars, all you need to do is loosen off the risers. You can bring the bars closer towards you, or you can push the bars further away, and they're a hell of a lot better than the T-bars, because when you throw T-bars on your bike, you don't have any adjustment really, unless you go with the Bum King risers and the CR high bend bars. Then you got a little clamp on top and you get a little bit of adjustment with the CR high bend bars. But if you go with any of the Lucky Dave's bars, like the San Diego bars or the Lucky 13 bars, they're sort of set in position, so it's a little hard to tell just by looking at a picture on the internet as to whether the bars are going to be suited to you. And because these ones are adjustable just with the top clamp there, you can set them perfectly for your riding style or your riding position. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this one. Please let me know in the comments what you think of these ape hanger handlebars, as I'm always curious as to what your guys' thoughts are. Let me know if you preferred the bike with the T-bars and the fairing, or whether you like the look of this better. As always, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.